y'all, it's Jen for the Love of Iris, and welcome to another day of our 31 days of Halloween. Today we're going to build this cute project. It's a little box that you can put a little goodie or treat in. We're going to be using basic black cardstock and the Halloween Nights, I believe. Yes, Halloween Night Designer Series paper and some of the new silver ribbon from the Occasions catalog. So, let's get started. What you will need is 3 pieces of basic black cardstock. The box is going to measure 8.5 by 3. And then you're going to need 2 sides that are going to be the tags, and they measure 4 5/8 by 2. Okay? You're also going to need a piece of designer series paper, whatever design or style you want. Like I said, I'm using the Halloween Night, and this is cut to 1 5/8 by 8.5. Okay? So, let's bring in our scoring tool, and I'm just going to use my paper trimmer. Ooh, let me bring this so you can see. There we go. Okay, let's do the tags first. On the tag, you're going to score at 2 3 1/8. So, score it at 2, and then score it at 3 1/8. Okay. Same thing on this one, score it at 2 and 3 1/8. Alright, and if you look, you can see that there's 3 blocks here, obviously. One is a larger one, one's a skinny one, and one's a medium one. When we punch our tag out, we're going to punch it on this smaller of the 2 end blocks, okay? So we'll go ahead and get our tag topper punch now, and you want to feed it in. You're going to hold the big square and feed in the narrow square. So slide that in, punch it out. So you've got your scallop punch in the more narrow of the 2 squares. So let's do that for this one. Again, take the more narrow of the 2 squares and feed it into the tag topper punch. And punch. And set those 2 things aside. And then let's go ahead and score our base. The base of our box, we're going to score at 2, 4, 6, and 8. Let me move this over just a tiny bit. Okay, so we're going to score here at 2, at 4, at 6, and at 8. And then we're going to turn it around and we're going to score it at 1. Okay. Alright, so you have something that looks like this. I know black is hard to see on camera, but that's the one I wanted to use for my... There we go. Okay. So you've got 1 tiny piece, your 4 squares, and then this is going to be the bottom of your box. So what we're going to get rid of is this little piece down here. Just score up and kind of miter in a little bit. And then we're going to cut up the bottom of the box. Cut straight up because these are going to actually be flush on the bottom. So if you miter that, it won't be a clean cut or a clean seal. So just cut straight up on these 3. Okay. And then we're going to fold and burnish all of our score lines. I have lost my bone folder. I don't know what I did, so I had to order another one. So right now I'm just using an old bone folder I had from somewhere. Okay. Okay. And let's do this. Our tags. All right. And, oh, I forgot to score our designer series paper. We want to score our designer series paper also. And we're going to score it the same way, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So score it at 2, 4, 6, and 8. Because we're making a box that's a 2-inch box all the way around. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is put our adhesive right here, and I'm going to use my fuse right here. Okay. Close our box up. All right. And then this is the bottom of our box, so this is the back. We're going to tuck these in, and we're going to put adhesive on both of these tabs. Not just one, because they're both going to end up sticking down. Okay? Oh, come on. I can't hold on to stuff. All right. So fold in your two without adhesive, and then fold in your two with adhesive, and that will give you perfectly sealed little box. Voila. Okay, and then I just stick my bone folder in here and burnish it down. Just make sure it sticks really well. Okay, wonderful. Now I'm going to take my two little panels, and we're just going to attach them to the sides of the box. Okay, and I'm going to use liquid glue so I have a little bit of wiggle room. So I'm going to get my Tombow and just choose, if you have a wonky side, choose that one to cover up. And you want to do your sides first and then your pattern paper, because your pattern paper is going to wrap. It's like a belly band, and it's going to wrap all the way around your box. Okay. So we'll just stick my hand in there and press that down pretty good. Oh, my lighting is really bad today. Sorry. Okay. And now what we want to do is want to fold our pattern paper, and I'm just going to use my hand. You don't need to use your bone folder because you might make a crease in it or make it crack. And you just want to put a little bit of adhesive on this tiny tab right here first, and then you're going to put adhesive on the last tab here. Okay, start with the tiny tab and kind of fold around. And then when you wrap it, this piece here will cover the rest of the box, if I can get it to go. There we go. Perfect. So there's your sweet little box. Look how cute. I just love it. Okay, let's get some ribbon. This is it comes in the set of two in the winter autumn catalog. It's the sweet sugar plum and the silver ribbon. I pulled out Tangerine Tango, Peekaboo Peach, and I put it on there, but I didn't like it because I like just the monochromatic look on this particular project, but you can do whatever your heart desires. I'm going to feed it through both ends and then tuck it in my bow here. And that is it. Trim this off. Oops. And that is your sweet little treat box. You can fill it with goodies or snacks or anything you like. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you try this out. And for all of your Stampin' Up! Needs, visit my blog at fortheloveofvirus.stampinup.net. Thanks. Y'all have a great day. Bye.